Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm
Yeah,
doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, at
Yep,
least it's not violently snowing anymore.
I know. Sun's out, a little chilly, but it's a
Yeah.
beautiful. Well, we're filming early this week, everybody. So we just wanted to let you know. There's a reason we're filming early this week. It's last week, as you know, we didn't have a video, and there was a good reason for that. One of our team members suddenly passed away. So Steve, if you know him, Machinist Steve, he suddenly passed away last Friday, unfortunately, on his way to work.
Yeah.
And we're going to miss him quite a bit. And he was an integral part of our team. He helped us with a lot of the firearms machining here. He was our lead machinist, and
I'm sure
a lot of stuff.
quite a few of you met him coming in. He mounted pretty much all of our optics, scopes, things like that.
Yeah,
So I'm sure quite a few of you actually got to meet him. So it's going to be quite a change without him here.
yeah,
Definitely going to be an adjustment for everyone, not only us, but I'm sure some of our longtime customers as well.
yeah, definitely. That's for sure. But he would want us to keep on trucking and show you guys and gals all the awesome things we have here for this video today.
He was definitely a huge firearms fan, and I know there are a couple things on this table that he would have loved.
Yeah, no kidding.
I guess without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you want to talk about the suppressors?
We'll do it together.
Okay.
We got a lot of cool suppressors in. We're trying to bring in some new stuff, some fun stuff, some restocks. Well, I'll hit this one right here.
That one, I have to say, not only is the suppressor rugged, but the packaging is too.
The packaging is rugged.
Aaron had a time trying to get that open.
Yeah. Yeah. So right here we have the Rugged Suppressor Micro 30. So it's your 7.62 millimeter suppressor. Of course, you can do a few things that are lower than that if you want as well. Rugged suppressors. It's a nice little piece here. Very compact. It's it's a little bit modular, 5 to 6.5 inch suppressor made out of 17.4 pH stainless steel. So a nice little stainless steel piece here. It does have a changeable end cap, which is really convenient. It is direct thread right now. You can change that out, but the end looks nice. The weight's pretty good on this one. Affordable for a good suppressor. So we do have that one that just came in. And we always have the Q products now, I've noticed.
Well, yeah, we've started to get more into the Q products between their suppressors. We've had quite a few of their firearms in now.
Yeah.
And I have to say, the names of the Q suppressors, especially that silver one in the front, I think that one's my favorite. They're quite fun. Q makes a fun product.
They do. And we'll also have the new Nelsons and half Nelsons coming in pretty soon too. That'll be a couple videos down the road, but yeah. So this one right here, as you can see, is the Trash Panda. It's a titanium suppressor, so it's a little bit more money than your standard 17.4 pH just because of material cost. This one's 7.62 millimeter, 300 blackout, 300 wind rated, 1.75 inch diameter. So if you don't know decimals, that's 1 3/4 inches. Nice overall length. This one will work with the Cherry Bomb muzzle brake. So it is a kind of a unique thread on there and does require the Cherry Bomb muzzle brake. And then I'll let you do this one because I'm running out of voice.
See, that's what we were talking about. Like the last video I did by myself, I was like, I can't talk anymore.
I know, right?
All right, so this next one, we actually had a very similar one, only in 22 long rifle not that long ago. This is also from Q. This is the Erector 9. If you probably guessed, it's 9 millimeter or 4 9mm. It does have the 1/2 x 28 thread, so probably one of the most common, especially when it comes to the 9 millimeter, both pistols and carbines. Is 8 ounces, which it's insanely light. And I do like, some people are kind of conflicted on this, but I really like the kind of rose goldy, like bronze accents on this with the matte black. I think it looks nice. I like the look of it, but seriously, I can't get over how light this is. Like we said, Q makes a really good product. We've actually had a couple of the Erector 9s in for special orders for people, and we've gotten great feedback on them. So we brought one in for stock, and I doubt these will last long.
No, not at all. They're 3 phenomenal suppressors right there. one of my picks of the week. I'm just going to grab it before you do.
Okay.
I absolutely love this. If you're a Browning high power fan, this is like the little sister of that. This is a Browning BDA. So it's a double action. 380 actually. Sorry, geez, I want to say 9mm because I said high power, but this one's a 380. This thing is in great shape. So if you're looking for one of these, don't pass this up. It's an Italian-made one, which is really quite nice. Got the beautiful wood grips with a little gold emblem in there. The bluing is great, like for a used pistol. There's very, very little wear of any type on this. And the cool part is it does come with 2 magazines. As you know, some of these magazines can be a little pricey. This one comes with the 2. So if you're a Browning collector or a 380 collector or Italian pistol collector, I would not pass up this pistol. This is just a great price and a really neat piece.
All right. Ooh, now this is a tough one to talk about. Because there's some fun, like kind of fun facts about this one, but I think this one might be my pick of the week. So well, I guess we're gonna hit this one real quick.
All right.
So this is used from Ruger. This is the Ruger SP101, an absolutely gorgeous revolver. This one is a Tallow edition. I'm sure you've heard me talk, or heard either me or Chad talk about the Tallow family and some of the Tallow edition firearms that we've had through the shop. This happens to be one of them. It does come with the original case, all the original paperwork and stuff. Like I said, it is used, but it does not seem like it. It is absolutely in pristine condition. This one is chambered in .357 Magnum. Does have a 2 1/4-inch barrel. Is all stainless steel, as you can see. Does have a 5-round capacity on the cylinder. And as you can see, instead of having a push forward or push back cylinder release, it's just a button that you push in and it slides out. So it does have the Novak Low Pro sights. So they're kind of an interesting sight system, a little bit different than some of the ones that Ruger normally puts on their revolvers, like the GP100s or other revolvers like that. But an absolutely gorgeous revolver at a great price point.
It really is. Revolver. Yeah, that's a nice piece.
Pretty compact too, but very comfortable with grips.
I like that. That's a nice piece.
Yeah.
And the condition.
Oh, it's absolutely. And you kind of get the best of both worlds with that one because you get the rubberized grips, but also the wood accents all at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like the best of both worlds with it.
Yeah, it's a really nice one. Well, from a used pistol to a brand new pistol, that's a deal. Here you have a Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro Gear Up package. So these packages are the way you really want to buy these types of pistols because they throw a bunch of stuff in. You save a ton of money. Like this one, not much more than a regular pistol by itself, but it comes with 5 magazines, and they are 9mm magazines. The capacity does range on the magazines, but this one will hold up to 17 rounds. The Gear Up package on this one does come with a bag, nice little range bag. Not a huge amount of money there, but everything helps. But the cool part is the 5 magazines, which if you've bought manufacturer magazines before individually, they are expensive. You get this great pistol, but it is also equipped with a Crimson Trace CT1500 red dot. It's already factory installed right on there. So you get the pistol with the U-dot rear sight, the fiber optic front sight, the Crimson Trace CT1500 red dot factory installed, 5 magazines, and a small range bag. I mean, it's a value. Like, it is an insane deal. If you take all those items individually, if you were to come into the store or any store and pick those up, the savings alone is just astronomical. So, yeah, I would grab that.
Yeah, it's a really, really good deal.
I mean, you save so much money.
Exactly. And the Hellcat, like a lot of people really like the Hellcat.
We've sold a lot of Hellcats.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yep, a lot.
All right. And next up, another used firearm that we have in stock this week. This is a used Smith & Wesson. This is a M&P. This is one of the original M&P 9s. So this is the range and carry, or the carry and range kit. It's opposite from what everyone else calls it.
Yes.
And if you can't already see, this was a mass compliant, or I guess still is a mass compliant firearm, which means there are a couple little differences with it. The magazines on this are blocked, but you can still put the original, like, I don't even know what is it 15 rounds?
I think it's 15. Hold? Yeah.
So you can still put the original, like the 15 rounders in it. because that is legal in Maine as for now. But this semi-automatic 9mm also comes with, this is something new that I learned this week, a heavier trigger pull.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. So I was talking to a customer of ours this week who actually is pretty familiar with the whole mass compliant handgun thing. And I guess it is some rule they have down there where if you have a semi-automatic handgun, for if it meets the certain criteria, you have to put a heavier trigger. Oh, if it doesn't have a manual safety, you have to put a heavier trigger pull in it. So this one, I believe, it's something crazy heavy for trigger pull. I want to say it's like 10 pounds.
Wow.
It's pretty heavy. You can swap that out. So that is nothing that is permanent in it. So available to be put back to how it was.
Let's call it main specs.
We'll call it main specs.
Yeah.
Sure. But it does come with 3 10-round magazines with it, the original case, a Maglula loader. So fully decked out, still has all the original stuff with it. You do have a pick rail on the bottom, so you can put a light laser or a light laser combo if you choose to do so. But overall, a very, very good deal for an M&P9.
Yeah, really is. So I'm going to guess this is probably Aaron's pick of the week.
100%.
Because this is all we've heard about since it came in.
Seriously.
Right here, you have a Cricket single shot 22 Magnum pistol. And I have to say, these are quite unique and fun. It is definitely designed for a right-hand shooter. I shoot both ways, but if you hold this as a southpaw, not the most comfortable thing in the world, as the hand grip stock area, I guess just hand grip, is definitely designed to be held with the right hand. These are quite accurate. I have some friends that have bought these, and these will shoot nicely. This one's got a green laminated wood stock on it, which is pretty uncharacteristic for a pistol priced at this level. Stainless steel barrel and action, which is really nice. And there's actually some flutes going down the barrel too. Neat part about this also, it has a U-shaped green fiber optic rear with a traditional bead style orangey red front fiber optic sight, and the barrel's threaded. So I don't know, this bad boy with a 22 Magnum suppressor, single shot, would be a phenomenal little bugger.
What has Erin been calling it this week? The pirate gun? I think
she has been calling it the pirate gun. Yes. These are not insanely expensive for what they are. I mean, there's a lot of work into this. There's some cool upgrades. It's 22 Magnum. So this is quite a bargain for what you're getting.
Just for the materials alone and all the different, like, really cool features they have on there, like between the stainless barrel, threaded, fiber optic sights, like, that's crazy.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you see a lot of the machine shop stuff, and you do a lot of the parts ordering, so you know what this set of sights by itself costs. You know what this piece of stainless steel costs, and then the machining time to do it. And then, I mean, honestly, that wood stock is quite beautiful. I mean, it's really a bargain. It's a quite a nice piece. And, I mean, we've been battling Erin for buying it, so it will be on the shelf unless she beats you to it. So, yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see. If you come in on Saturday and Erin tells you it's not available, it is. Don't believe her.
Yep, she's a liar. Yeah.
All right. And next up, so if you guys remember, I don't even know how many videos ago it was. Was it 2? I think Erin's giving me the 2 signal, maybe 1. 2 weeks. Oh, okay, good point. I don't know. One, maybe 2 videos ago. We had this beautiful new release from Ruger out on the table, but I completely skipped over it. So my apologies, but we're going to talk about it in today's video. So this is a new release from Ruger. I don't know, a couple months ago, I believe.
Yeah, about a couple.
Earlier this year.
Yep.
So this is the Ruger RXM, and you'll never guess what RXM stands for. It's Ruger X Magpul. Magpul is a very, very big name, especially in the firearms industry. Mostly you see it kind of with ARs a lot. You see a lot of Magpul furniture, talking about things with that. But they have now partnered with Ruger to make this really fun semi-automatic 9mm. So this one, it's kind of, how do you say, Glock-esque. Definitely modeled after a Glock 19, I would venture to guess. Does have a 4-inch barrel. This one actually will take Glock magazines, so you don't even have to change over. You can just run, straight up Glock magazines. Does have a 15-round capacity on the magazines that come with it. This one, it's also fun. I don't know if you can really see it in the light within the camera, but it has like a fun cobalt blue, like a darkish gray blue lower on it, which I think is a gorgeous color. I think it pairs very well with the black of the slide. This one also is cut for an optic, so you could add a red dot onto there if you choose to do so. These have been out, like I said, now for a couple months. People have definitely put them through their paces, done lots of tests with them and everything. And they have been highly reviewed, honestly. People have had great luck with them. People seem to really, really enjoy them. So if you want to try one out for yourself, this is definitely a great option for you at a really affordable price point for two big names in the firearms industry.
Yep, very, very affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of quality there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and this thing right here.
Speaking of great deals.
Great deal, special pricing. We did a bulk buy on these. This is your OD Green Tokarev bullpup. So this is a 12 gauge bullpup. As I said, an OD Green, which is olive drab green with some black accents on there. It is a 3-inch chambered bullpup. Takes Benelli style chokes. Comes with the flip up sights. And I believe it does come with 3 chokes according to the tag. And it does come with a magazine here. These are detachable box magazines. We have a couple other sizes available. I think we have some 10 rounders available, some drums available, things like that. This is a 5 rounder that's in here. I can't tell you the price because the price is just too low to show. It is a great deal. We did do a good size buy on these, but we've already been selling them. So we have a few left. So don't miss out on this awesome price.
And disclaimer, before I get another person in the comments saying, tell us the prices. No. We've gotten several videos taken down now because of us showing the prices. So I promise you, if we could, we would. But unfortunately, we cannot. So please go to our website. We have everything posted there. We're trying to be as transparent as we possibly can be with you guys. Just go to the website. We have everything 100% listed. You can buy right online, even if you are across the country from where we are.
Yep, because we're not selling you anything with these videos. We're just educating you what's inside our store.
Exactly.
So that's where that's at.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. All right. Yep. And next up to talk about, we have another AR 12 gauge in stock. This one, I can't remember if it made it to the last video or not. We had one of these in stock, but I think it sold like the day we got it in.
Prior, yes, it sold prior to the video filming. Correct.
So this one did not make it into the last video, but seriously, talking about another fantastic deal. This is another one from G-Force Arms. This is the GF99 Deluxe. So this is a semi-automatic 12 gauge. It can shoot up to 3-inch. So of course you can go 3-inch or 2 3/4. You can always go under, but you can't go over. Does have a 5-round +1 capacity. Does have the detachable box magazine as well. This one is a 5-rounder. But cool thing about the G-Force along with Tokarev's is it fits the Charles Daly drum magazines that we have over there. And as Chad said, I believe we do have some 10-rounders over there as well. So this one does have the stock with the adjustable cheek riser on it. You do have a full pick rail up top. So you do have your flip up sights. And there's this very interesting, so it's not a suppressor. And I don't know if I'd venture to call it like a faux suppressor, because it doesn't really look like a traditional suppressor as much as like just a fun muzzle piece added.
Yeah.
But I think that design that's on it, it's kind of like an optical illusion. It's really, really cool. You do have another pick rail on the bottom here, so you could add a lot more accessories if you choose to do so. You're also set up with the sling mounts on it as well. So if you want to add that and carry this, what have you, you are more than welcome to. Yep. So a really, really good deal coming from G-Force.
That is a good deal. Well, as you all know, turkey season is right around the corner.
17 days.
Till Youth Day. Youth Day.
Youth Day is on my birthday this year.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I make an exception so I can hunt Youth Day for my birthday?
I think you're kind of past those years.
I don't think so. I think I should write a letter to the state and ask.
You can do that. So we've been telling you the turkey shotguns are going to be showing up, and they really have started to come in a lot. We have a wide variety of them. This one's a very nice little piece. This is a Charles Daly 301 20 gauge. So you have a pump action 20 gauge. It's got a 22-inch barrel, so not too long. It does have the extra full turkey choke already in it right from the factory. It does come with 3 chokes, and they are Benelli mobile style. So you're not buying something that, is going to be harder to find chokes later on. It's very industry standard. Being the turkey edition, it's got a 3-inch chamber, 5+1 capacity, nice smooth action, lightweight. The safety is right here on the rear of the trigger housing, so easy to get to. Nice little rubberized butt pad to absorb any recoil that comes through it. It does have a fiber optic bead sight on the front. Just a classic turkey shotgun right here at a great price. So if you're looking for a 20 gauge, which we do sell a lot of 20 gauge turkey guns, we have both several styles of shot in stock now. We have TSS and all kinds of fun stuff that came in for these. So,
and trust me, TSS and a 20 gauge does the job. I got 2 turkeys last year with it, and
in like 10 minutes.
And yeah, not even 10 minutes. And that was rugged what it did to that turkey.
Yeah.
I would insert picture, but it would definitely get the video taken down.
Probably so.
All right, another one. This is probably one of my favorite styles of shotguns. I'm kind of a sucker for over and unders. This is brand new from ATI, or American Tactical. This is the Turkey Fowl editions. This is another over and under 20 gauge. You can shoot up to 3-inch with it. Does have a 26-inch barrel, and as you can see on the end there, already comes with chokes in it. One is an extra full and one is a modified. So you are already set as far as, you can still change them out for, I believe there's got to be some like Carlson brand choke that will fit in here. I'll have to look and see which brand would fit. You can change them out if you need to, but you don't have to.
I think this is Benelli Mobile as well.
You think so?
Because it's an ATI. Yep.
I feel like that, that sounds right. But does come with the Realtree Max 7 camo, which is this fun, like kind of straw-ish camo. But brand new over and under shotgun, absolutely gorgeous. Kind of your opener, Jesus, it's right here.
Yeah.
And you do have the gold rear sight, and you also have a fiber optic green front sight that makes target acquisition very, very easy. So another brand new great option for a turkey gun.
You want to know my favorite part of that?
What?
Ported barrels.
Oh, I didn't even see.
Yeah,
I didn't even see that with the lights.
I know
going down.
You don't see it because it is back a little bit, but I love that, especially with those extra full chokes in there. It's just going to help get rid of some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is nice.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty well thought out.
It
shotgun.
Is. Yeah, it's really a good price point for an over and under. That would be a fun little turkey gun.
It really would. Here's another fun little turkey gun. This one's also called the Waterfowl Turkey Combo, but we're just going to call it a turkey gun. So this is a Mossberg 500. This is the turkey waterfowl, as I said. Again, a 20 gauge, 3-inch chamber, 5+1 pump action, so real easy to use. This one has a 24-inch barrel, which is nice. So you can get out there a little further. It does run the AccuChoke system, so you can dial in your chokes as you go. And it is in what's called natural camo. Neat part I like a lot about this, the AccuChoke is really cool. This has a very nice rubberized butt pad on there to absorb a lot of shock. It is also drilled and tapped in the receiver, so you can add a red dot with no issue at all. It does have a vented rib barrel, and it has a secondary bead back here, except for it's black, and it has a fiber optic red front sight. Some of those are my favorite features, but the thing I like about on the Mossbergs a lot is the safety location. I say this pretty much every video. It's right on top of the tang. It's very easy to get to, easy to control, and your hand just goes right up to it. So it's easy to be right there on the safety, so you can run that safety at a nice little speed if you do see a turkey walking out to you.
Because, contrary to popular belief, a lot of the time they don't give you that second to be like, hey, wait, stop right there. Yeah. Don't move. Let me get my gun up.
And sometimes that little click from a safety, their head just like, what's up?
They
Yep.
are smart. A lot of
Yeah.
people say they are dumb birds, but when you're actually trying to hunt them, they are
Spring
smart.
turkey season, their intelligence goes up a lot.
Yeah,
The rest
fall,
of the year, they're
done.
not scared of a 12,000-pound truck. They
Yeah.
don't care. Yep.
But springtime, God,
Yep.
you hit a stick 3 miles away, they're
They're gone. Yep.
All right, these are so fun.
Those are. Just hit them both. They're beautiful.
I love them both.
Yeah.
I guess we'll talk about this one first. It's kind of hard not to. So this one, we literally just got this in late yesterday. So this is the Ruger 1022. This is the Sporter and Natural Edition is what they're calling this. So obviously this is a semi-automatic chambered in 22 long rifle. It has an 18.5-inch stainless steel barrel. Does have a 10-round magazine with it. You can get I think they have 15 rounders and I think 25 rounders as well that you will fit this. This one is drilled and tapped up top as well. So say you wanted to add a scope to it, you could, but it does come with iron sights. This rear one flips up. But absolutely gorgeous stocks on this. A lot of the Ruger firearms we've had in lately, they've been stepping up their game with stocks, grips, things like that. It's an absolutely gorgeous finish on it. The crane is phenomenal. Some of the detailing they put into it. A fantastic option from Ruger for a 1022.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one a lot. That stock is gorgeous.
It is. And I'll hit this next one too. This is more kind of like, this feels very like OG, like the ones they used to release. So this is another 1022. They're also calling this one of like the Sporter editions as well. So again, another semi-automatic chambered in 22 long rifle, again with the 18.5-inch stainless steel barrel. Does also come with the iron sights, but is still drilled and tapped. 10-round magazine that comes with it, but again, you can upgrade to the 15 or the 25s. Basically the same exact features that we just went over with the Natural Edition, just a different stock variation on this. And a different butt pad on this one as well. Does have the sling swivels on this, so if you wanted to add a sling to it, say you wanted to take this out like squirrel hunting, raccoon hunting, what have you, you absolutely can. Absolutely gorgeous. Very, very lightweight for a 1022 as well.
It is. And well, especially with the stainless, which is typically a little heavier. Yeah.
And a wood stock, not synthetic. So they did good on weight with this.
They really did. I love it.
Oh, and what a fantastic segue into some of the ammo.
I know, right
there.
I know. So CCI just had a big restock, some of our favorites. Not the 100-round boxes, which we normally have. We went down to the 50-round boxes this time of Stinger 22 LR, which is probably one of our most popular ones. It's a varmint round, nice little one right there. Also, we have so many people shooting 22 suppressed now. It's crazy. This is CCI 22 LR. This is your subsonic round. Another one, nice little 50-round box here. These are 45 grains. And then a quick restock, because this is one of our number one sellers, the Mini Mag in the 100 rounds. We sell, I don't even know how many of these. We sell a ton. It's like everybody's favorite, whether you've got a revolver, a semi-auto, whatever. This is a go-to. Nice hard plastic case to keep it clean and dry. You know, another thing people should have are first aid kits. You never know when you're going to need it. If you don't have it, that's usually an issue.
Did you take the bandage off your hand?
I put a new one on. As soon as I walked into the machine shop, I lolloped myself open, which I'll deal with after this video. Tourniquets. A lot of people are like, I don't need a tourniquet, this, that. If you shoot on the range and you shoot steel targets, one day, I hate to tell you, some piece of a projectile is probably going to come back towards you. It doesn't matter how safe you are literally shooting something at 2,000 feet per second into steel. Something's going to happen. These tourniquets are a great thing to have on your person while you're shooting, and if you're shooting with others, you can't always control their action, so it's always a good thing. If you get hit in the leg or something, these are great to stop trauma bleeding. Very easy to use. If you read the directions once, you could probably do it. I cannot recommend not having a tourniquet in your shooting kit or on you when you're at the range. It's a great idea to do that.
Well, and even like we're approaching springtime as well, and I think this goes for everything Chad's about to talk about. I know we have a lot of customers that do ATVing. I know we have a lot of customers that do hiking. I know we have a lot of customers that love to do all kinds of outdoor activities. Seriously, some of this stuff, have it in your kit, have it in your bag, have it in your ATV, like glove compartment.
Yep.
Really, really good options, like especially when you're out on a trail in the middle of nowhere.
Yep. No, it's true. It's nothing for a stick to come up through if you're riding a four-wheeler and nail you in the leg and you can bleed out. I mean, this would help you as long as you can stay calm. It's definitely going to help you. Things like this. This is a small first aid kit. It's got your basic stuff in it, and it's also in a water bottle. So if you did have an issue, this is going to keep this nice and dry and clean. And then it's a solid water bottle. You could throw this in your vehicle, have it, and just be ready for a small emergency if you ever needed it, or if somebody else needed your help and you could help them out. That would be a nice thing as well. And you can't forget about your four-legged friends. This is actually vet medicine, slightly different than human. So this is a dog first aid kit to have. So if you're out hiking or backpacking and you have your four-legged friend with you, you never know what's going to happen. They could stumble on a porcupine. They could end up, something with rabies. They could end up getting cut. They could step on a nail or glass.
Well, just
or
hiking
metal.
in the woods in general, like barbed wire. There's a lot of barbed
There's
wire.
a lot of barbed wire.
I can't tell you how many times I've been out on like a comp hunt with my dogs, and we come across a lot of barbed wire.
Yep. So I think these are great things to have in there. Not a lot of money. That's the thing. Like, these kits are very affordable kits with just enough in there to help you get through, and directions. So if there is an emergency, there's like small little booklets in here to help you through them. Magazines, basic restock. Got your Duramags. We all love them. Duramags, one of our favorite magazines in the store. 7.6239 AR styles, 5.56 5-rounders, whole bunch. Aaron's still putting them out, so there's a bunch. Have you used these?
Yes, I actually have several of these.
Me too.
Aren't they great?
They're one of the best things ever. Yep.
Seriously. So we had a giant restock of Thermacell equipment come in. We have carried this in the past. I'm sure if you've been in the store or if you've watched some of our previous videos, you've seen us talk about some of this stuff. But we bring it in because we use it ourselves and because we love it. I actually have the one that looks like a little lantern, and then I have one of the clippy things like this guy right here, only mine is blue, of course. But I use them camping. I use them, we were just talking about four-wheeling, when I'm just working my yard, like gardening last spring. Those black flies, they're rugged.
Yeah.
So when you have one of those, you can just kind of clip to yourself and walk around, and it can help with the bugs. It is fantastic.
Turkey hunting.
I'm
not kidding. So this one right here with the whole camo pattern and everything is designed for hunting. These are scent free. They don't make really noise. They're very, very easy to use. Not a lot of heat's emitted out of them or anything like that. But if you have to sit still and try to call a turkey in, and there's like little black flies all over you, it is hard and annoying. This right here takes care of all of that. We use these. Like, we have a couple of these at home. We have the lantern that you have as well. Yes. And we bought this guy last year, the rechargeable one, which is handy. It does a good job. So if you're out, on your back porch or something and the mosquitoes are driving you crazy, or on your deck, it's quite helpful. And it does do quite a radius around you.
It does. So I brought mine on a camping trip last year I went to in Lindenville, Vermont. And everyone that was with me was like, what is that? We need one. Can you use this one? And they are fantastic. I'll be the first to tell you, call me whatever you want. I don't like bugs. I don't do bugs. If I'm outside, it ruins everything.
Yep.
So this lifesaver, from gardening to camping to just being outdoors.
Yeah.
Love this.
Yeah, I agree. We've got a few of them. They're awesome. And we have the refills for pretty much all different models. Couple models run different refills. We've got everything from the 5-packs up to the big box right here of refills. So,
and they're super easy to change too, because that's the other thing with some other brands that I've tried before. It takes you like a PhD and 35 minutes to change the little thing out. These, it does not.
Well, they last a long time.
That's very true.
They do. But I mean, we're getting down to the wire here. We're going to be opening up the store. And, Aaron's like, you missed something.
She was giving us the side. She's like, I set these things out and you can't even talk about them.
Sorry, Aaron. You could have just popped around. But yes, so cases.
Sling my head around the camera.
Yeah, you should have. All of a sudden.
Just like a snake.
It's a monster from Cloverfield. Sorry, anyway. Sorry about that. Hard cases. We have the one that Aaron absolutely loves. This one is the hard case scoped rifle that has a wilderness scene on it. Great case, super affordable. Your Plano one, this is good for a shorter rifle or shorter shotgun or an AR. That's what fits in these nicely. And your tactical soft case in olive drab green, and we have them in black. These also have built-in magazine holders and a strap. So that's great to protect your AR, your AK, anything like that. Got a bunch in stock all of a sudden. And targets and turkey targets are in stock too. I forgot all about those.
And turkey calls.
And turkey calls.
Mouth calls, box calls, all the calls.
Yeah, the little slates.
If it makes noise, we have it.
Yeah, if it makes noise, we've got it. We have a decoy somewhere too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, bone collector decoys. Quarter body, yep. All the fun stuff. So come grab your turkey stuff, definitely.
Seriously, ammo, guns, calls, everything. Yep. We want to see you guys succeed during turkey season.
We do. We want to see those pictures too.
Yes,
so.
we love seeing the pictures.
All right, Jill, when are we here?
So we are here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then Saturday, 9 to 1.
Yeah.
So come in, see us, shop everything we just talked about in this video. Plus, I'm sure we'll have some more by especially this weekend.
Yes.
So yeah, come in, see us, stock up on your first aid kits, preparing for spring with the Thermacell cases, turkey.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Get outside, enjoy the weather.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys.